one more minute. All of you are packed. Do you know that in the past I was told not to until the retreat totally finished? We are not allowed to pack, trying to stay in the retreat as long as you can. But I realize that nowadays everyone already packed by the time you come to these sessions. I don't know who, it might be Ajahn Brahm or Ayya. We're not allowed to pack. I think here, so there you go. Impermanence. Okay, it's definitely time. So welcome back. This is our last sessions together. And I want to remind you of what we have been looking at. So we have been looking at making decisions or living life, whether you use the head or use the heart. And after the whole weekend, at least I hope you have some idea, or at least you know that you need a combination of head or heart, but you just need to trust. I'm going to read out what the Buddha say. Trust that you, as long as you follow that, you will make the decision will not be too far out. And another thing is, I was being told about this. It doesn't matter what decision you make, as long as within your boundary. But as long as you're willing to work with it. So if your plan is this one or this one. If you choose this, there is whatever difficulties or challenges you will have. You just need to deal with it. But if you choose this decision, you're buying a house. This house or that house, you need to deal with whatever that comes with it. As long as you are willing to, and know that you will be fine, you just take it on as on your stride. And I'm going to read out what the Buddha say about making decision or practicing. That is very appropriate for us to remind all of us. Just going to read it. So that is from Kalama Sutra, with the Kalamas of Kesa Mucha in Anguttara Nikaya, which is the numerical discourse, 3.65. I just read that particular section that the Buddha repeated 3 times. So this is the 5th time I'm repeating it. So Kalama, when I say, please don't go by oral transmission. Don't go by lineage. Don't go by testament. Don't go by canonical authority. Don't rely on logic. Don't rely on inference. Don't go by reason, train of thought. Don't go by the acceptance of a view after deliberation. Don't go by the appearance of competence. And don't think that ascetic is our respected teacher. But when you know for yourselves, these things are unskillful, blameworthy, criticized by the sensible people, and when you undertake them, they lead to harm and suffering, then you should give them up. That's what I say, and this is why I say it. These things are skillful, blameless, praised by sensible people, and when you undertake them, they lead to welfare and happiness. Then you should acquire them, keep them. That's what I say, and that's why I say it. So as long as the life that you live, the decision you make is for within this guideline, which is very broad, and then you know that you are inclining to the right directions. I'm going to read one more sutta, which is from the Majjhima Nikaya, the medium-length discourse. It is number 61. Also another advice to Rahula at Ambalathika And I like this very much. It reminds us whatever you do by body, speech, and mind, it is talking about the purpose of a mirror. So I'm going to read out just for the body, and it's the same for the speech or mind. So what do you think, Rahula? What is the purpose of a mirror? It is for checking your reflection, sir. In the same way, deeds of body, speech, and mind should be done only after repeated checking. So the Buddha say, repeat, look at it, using this, whether it is skillful, harmful, but by anything that you do by body, speech, and mind. When you want to act with the body, you should check on that same deed, that this act with the body that I wanted to lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both. Is it unskillful with suffering as its outcome and result? If while checking in this way, you know this act with the body that I want to lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both, it is unskillful, with suffering as its outcome and result. To the best of your ability, Rahula. So Rahula is the Buddha's son, only son. So you got to pay full attention, because of course the Buddha will give the best advice to his only son. It's important advice, put it that way. You should not do such a deed. But if while checking in this way, you know this act with the body that I wanted to do doesn't lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both, it is skillful and happiness as its outcome and result, then Rahula, you should do such a deed. Okay, that's just similar to what the Buddha have said. Second, why? So just now I said, when you wanted to do it, so before you do it, you reflect on it. And now the Buddha said, while you are acting, it's the same thing with the body. You should check on that same act. That this act with the body that I'm doing lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both. Is it unskillful, with suffering as its outcome and result? If while checking in this way, you know this act with the body that I'm doing leads to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both, it is unskillful and suffering as its outcome and result, then Rahula, you should desist from such a deed. And if while checking in this way, you know this act with the body that I'm doing doesn't lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both, it is skillful with happiness at its outcome and result, then Rahula, you should continue to do such a deed. So before you start, you check. While you're doing it, you still check, because you still got chance to stop. And then after you have acted, so it's the same thing. After you have acted with the body, you should check on that same act. That this act with the body that I have done lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both. Is it unskillful, with suffering as its outcome and result? If while checking in this way, you know this act with the body that I have done leads to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both, it is unskillful, with suffering as its outcome and result. Then, so this is talking to Rahula. Rahula is a monastic, okay? Then Rahula, you should confess, review, and clarify such a deed to the teacher or a sensible spiritual companion. And having reviewed it, you should restrain yourself in the future. But if we're checking this way, you know this act with the body that I have done doesn't lead to hurting myself, hurting others, or hurting both. It is skillful, with happiness as its outcome and result. Then Rahula, you should live in rapture and joy because of this training day and night in skillful qualities. So the Buddha was saying that we have that as a frame, whether head or heart or balance of both, but we still need to, before we do it, we check whether it is skillful or unskillful. While we are doing it, we check again. After we finish it, we check again. If we find that, we make a mistake, that's okay. But talk to someone, your spiritual teacher or your spiritual friend, and say that, you have done this. You will do your best not to do it again. That is the way that the Buddha advised to his son. And actually in monastic life, every 2 weeks, we have, before the full moon, we have a sessions called, we need to do confession to one another. If we did something that we break any of the precepts, especially the smaller precept, we can just confess like this. So that is something that you keep in mind. Before I finish this, I have another, this is my favorite at the moment, I have the reading out. I think some of you have listened to it 3 times or 4 times in the last week or so, because we have a discussion forum for female practitioner. And we talk about purpose of life. So this is something that I read out, which I love. So it is by Ralph Waldo Emerson. It is not a Buddhist quote, okay? I was given this present for my birthday from Ayya some times ago. So I kept it because I love the saying so much. It says, what is success? To laugh often and much. To win the respect of intelligent people and the affection of children. To earn the appreciation of honest critics and to endure the betrayal of false friends. To appreciate beauty, to find the best in others. To leave the world a bit better, whether by a healthy child, a garden patch, or a redeemed social condition. And to know even one life has breathed easier because you have lived. I love the last sentence much more. To know even one life, rain, has breathed easier because you have lived. So just you can see that the choices that we make, the way that we live our life, do not need to be something grand. That's why I love that we're talking about what is success. A simple things like laugh often and much, and to appreciate beauty, and to leave the world just to find the best in others. Mudita, we encourage to tell other people that appreciate their success. Tell them that you did a good job. That's wonderful. That's mudita. So even in this poem, it says the same thing. To find the best in others, to leave the world a bit better, even a garden patch, and anything that you do that you are passionate about. So that is the main thing is your final decision, whether you eat this or that, or you do this or that. It is not that important, but the important part of it is the process of reaching that decision, or we think that we decide. Because a lot of people here, some people here for the first time, you did not come here for the first time because you decided to do. As I mentioned, all the writing on the wall. And in this poem, it's just saying that something just small. So it doesn't matter whether you decide to come to this retreat or next retreat. But as long as you follow this guideline, and very important, when you reflect on it, you did not do anything to hurt or harm any other being, and that is our guideline, including me. That this is the decision that I need to make. And it's all started off from the commission meeting. I got 2 commission members here who was at the commission meeting that day. And just because of that I just triggered off the reflection for me anyway. And I find it is very interesting, something interesting to consider. And now I want to move on to talk about what to do after the retreat, because someone asked me the questions. So I'm gradually coming to that. So I finish trying to summarize what we have been looking at. So something that you can go home to chew on, to reflect on. And I have used like the meal reflection for you to trigger off contemplation in your mind. So whatever you do, if you can, you just reflect on, am I, doing the right thing? I was talking to Venerable just now. We reflect on often, why do we wear the robes? Even we already ordained for quite a while. I still reflect on, why do I do that? Am I heading to the right directions? Am I inclining myself to the right way? Am I living up to my personal value, my goal in the spiritual life? So that is something that we need to reflect on regularly. If we are not, how do we, just move ourselves back a little bit? So that's why every day the stopping when you're having your meal, stopping when you're having a cup of tea. In the past, from my training from Ayya, I'm discouraged from doing 2 things at the same time. Even, do I have time to tell a story? Just too much. Anyhow, I'm going to share the story. I have a hole in my robes a few years ago while am I still alive. So normally when you have a hole, you need to stitch it up within 24 hours, especially my main robe. So then I decide, yes, I need to do that afternoon. So I went past Ayya, I said, Ayya, I'm going to do some sewing, and I'm going to listen to a talk at the same time. Harmless? Yeah. Listen to a Dharma talk, I'm not listening to music. But Ayya turned around and said to me, that is not what a practitioner should do. You either sew your robe or you listen to a talk. Because then you can pay full attention to what you are doing, rather than doing 2 things. Just like someone asked me the question about the screen time. Because when you are on the screen, and just like I say, I attended a dana or family, they are on the phone, and yet they are having dana or having with the whole family. So they cannot give any of the family members the full attention because they need to keep an eye on the phone. There's work, as far as I understand. But that is, as a practitioner, and when we are practicing for full mindfulness, leaning towards end of suffering, then we need to start to look at, do I listen to a Dharma talk while you're driving? Are you able to pay full attention on the traffic instead of listening to a talk? It seems harmless, but there's something that you need to contemplate. Probably you can consider starting just to do 1 thing at a time. So when you stop having a tea, just having a tea. You can talk to your friends in front of you, but not reading or listen to a talk. In a way, it is not respectful. Listening to a Dharma talk at the same time doing some other activity. I must say, after Ayya said it to me, I didn't listen to the talk. I had to sew up my robe within that afternoon, so I have to choose sewing. So now I can tell you about my story. It is when you say, what do you learn from a teacher? That's wonderful. That the teacher can just stop me and say, no, this is not. It's not that I break any rules, but it's just not the best practice if you are practicing to end suffering or leaning as much as you can to the right directions. So that is something that I can share. I'm going through the, why did I come to that? I can't remember. Anyhow, you get my story. So the next one is I want to talk about after today, even just today, when you leave here, when you go back, be kind and gentle to yourself. You might not feel that you have gained anything, but I assure you that you have. I can tell you another story. I might have told that a few times already. So I will recommend it today, if you can, this afternoon, which I can't. I'm going to a relatively busy setting. But you can avoid busy and noisy space. Go back home, have a relaxing time with your family, but don't go shopping if you can, and don't go to a birthday party. You can just have dinner at home with your family, quietly. Because your mind, after this retreat, it is very sensitive. So, and you want to keep, not just really keep, you want to maintain this peace and calm, and then you don't get jarred by the five senses from outside. That's what I would recommend for you. And also, I say I'm going to tell the story. How that when I say that you are more sensitive, I remember my first retreat or second retreat, probably first, with Ayya my Safety Bay, the weekend retreat. I attended the weekend retreat in Safety Bay. The interesting part of it is, so after the retreat, I think that particular one is on breath. So I feel that I worked so hard to focus really breathing in and out for the whole retreat. So after I finished, I thought, I'm tired now. I don't think I have no success at all. Can't even keep my breath for more than 20 times or something. So I just went home and, forget about it. So next morning, I went to, it's still public holiday. At the time, all the weekend retreats, Monday is normally a public holiday. So I went, I used to do aerobics classes. So I went to the classes. I am not hopeless in coordination. Normally in the class, you can see that everyone go to the left. I'm the only one go to the right, and then you can see me jumping back to the left that way. So I can't even get it right. My left and right. And then, when the instructors say, okay, now you hit to the right. So I will be there. You can see one hand to the other side. So I'm that incoordinate, so incoordinated. But that morning, I was so surprised that everyone moved to the left. I moved to the left too. When everyone moved to the right, I moved to the right. I started up, what happened? What happened to me? How come I get it right? And then I realized it is because of the weekend retreat. My awareness, mindfulness is sharpened. Even just a small thing that you notice. So if you pay attention, you notice that the changes, even the weekend retreat for you. That's why I suggest be gentle and kind to yourself, especially today, but next few days, if you can. Avoid the busy shopping center. I know most of you need to go back to work, and try to stay as quiet as you can, but still don't keep noble silence as much at work. You still need to work. Fortunately or unfortunately, however you see it. And you can, and now we talk about the 4 Brahma Viharas, you can watch everything with this equanimity, with kindness, with compassion. People cannot understand that, why they just suddenly so quiet. She normally talk a lot, and he normally, come in to say, or hello, or do all sorts of things. But we just understand that they do not understand you. They do not know what is the benefits of practicing on the retreat. So that is one of the story and the advice that I offer. And for practicing meditation at home, and this person say that, please explain how to do the meditation practice at home correctly, like here peacefully, as you mentioned, keeping a walking path, like etc. So I have mentioned about a walking path. If possible, keep a walking path. If not, another thing that is meditation practice. I suggest if you haven't got a shrine, create a shrine or create a quiet corner. A corner at home that you find that's quiet, not next to the television. If you can, choose a corner in your room or somewhere that you can go there. Put a chair there, even without, if you don't have a Buddha statue, that's okay. Even just with flowers or nothing, just a table, you might want to put a clock there or something that remind you of peace, whatever you have that you personally related to. So you can just put a small table there with 2 chairs or 2 chairs or a chair with your meditation shawl just next on it, and just leave it there. So whenever you meditate, go to your meditations corner, not the naughty corner. This is the meditation corner. And then each time you go to the same spot. It can be anywhere. It's funny that because when we now have a Patacha property is in Samsung, Samson, 10 minutes away from Fremantle. When we was looking for a property, we found, everywhere I go, first thing I go into the room and just say, the room that I could use. Even though there's a walk-in wardrobe, you wonder why the nuns like walk-in wardrobe. I'm looking at hiding place for meditation. I say, oh, this can be used for meditation. This might work for myself. I say, this, the wardrobe that you can walk in. I say, can remove all the shelves. It will be a very good space for me. So that is something that will give you an idea. Your walk-in wardrobe, if you can't find a suitable space. Anyway, if you're Buddhist, then you can have Buddha statues. I saw some Buddha statues on sale. Have a look. You can bring one home. I assume you need to buy them, but you can buy one and bring it home. Put it on your table with the chair, 1 or 2 chairs in front, and that is your quiet corner. So that is the setting up. And other things that you can do is determine a time. Let's say I will suggest ideal world, minimum 20 to 30 minutes a day, and you choose to sit down, can be morning or evening, and you just sit down and whatever object of meditation you want to do, just sit there. Even you might not be able to, you're tired, you can't watch the breath or anything, even you just sit there for 20 to 30 minutes. Set your alarm and just sit there. Make it an habitual pattern. I must say, someone's parents from here, I think, they told me that when they hit 50, they started to practice diligently. They are now over 80. They at the time they're working full time, they will do 2 hours of meditation a day in the morning before they go to work. Imagine how much they have done for the last 30 years, and they're still doing it. And they were telling me that sometimes they will know, if they know that they're going to party in the evening or they need to do something. Party means a family gathering. They will make sure that they will do their meditation earlier, so that they have, make sure that they have 2 hours at least per day. So this is ideal world. And this person is, and they're a couple, this person is really serious with their practice. So this is up to you, how much that you would like to take up, or you can manage to take up. There's no judgment. There's no competition, as I say. Nibbana not just have 10 places. You always remember turtle. The patiently, continuous practice is the best. I saw some of you year after year. I've been here, this is my 4th year here. So I saw quite a number of you in the past 4 years. So you have been doing very well, consistently and persistently doing the work of the mind work I'm talking about, a work leaning towards Nibbana, the end of suffering. So that is the main thing. There's no judgment, it's up to you. Sometimes you might not be possible. You got kids, knock on the door, Mom, I need food. Or big kids say, Mom, I need food. So you need to work around what you can. And if you're not so ideal world, if you can't, try to me 10 minutes, 15 minutes. If you can't do every day, make it 3-4 times a week. Or you are close to a Buddhist center, make sure you attend one of the meditation sessions there. So that will be probably at least half an hour, so you have a tick. So the other 2 days, then you can find out, is it Monday or Tuesday is better? I knew someone that they work, so they start work at 6:15. So they need to get up really early, and they could not go to our local on Friday night. But they get up 3 o'clock in the morning to sit before work, so they can get ready to work. So that's something that you need to work on. Just like we have been talking about the head or the heart. So this is something that is it very important in your life right now? If it is, you have to make it happen. You don't need to report to anyone, only to yourself. Actually, that's very important. Whatever we promise ourselves to do, do it. It is a way to tell ourselves that we are important, not just everyone else outside. By even just making sure that this is important to us, we want to meditate for our peace. You can say another word for our sanity, but also leading us towards Nibbana. If that's important to you, you work with it. And very importantly, come back to there's so many weekend retreats. If you're working full-time, you do not need to lie to get leaves. Weekend retreat, I assume most people work Monday to Friday, so you don't need to lie. You just take leave. So you could take 1 day or half a day, or don't need to. Come after work. So you can attend many of the weekend retreats that's going on. So that is very important for you to recharge your battery. So now your mind comes to a certain degree of calmness and peacefulness. And you would like to extend it as long as you can. It's harder in December because it is Christmas, New Year. But how to extend it, how to continue to have this peace in your life, that is by regular practice. You might not feel, you say, I sit half an hour every day, but I don't really feel the effect. Same thing with the retreat. It will. You're probably not mindful or calm or still enough to feel the difference. It's just like sweeping. You need to sweep regularly. You can't just sweep. You don't think, oh, I have lots of leaves at the hermitage. It's not that some people say, oh, I don't sweep it, just sweep end of the week. But end of the week will be that much. I'd rather sweep every day, just a little bit. So meditation is just like that. You are keeping, clarify your mind, clearing your mind, clearing all the rubbish from your head. So you need to do that every day. Don't just coming to retreat is not enough. You could get some benefits, but do not get as much benefits as you do it regularly at home. So that is one thing. And remember that, so you can do a New Year resolution. So you have two New Year resolution to consider. One is not to lie. You need to apply leave if you need to. So that is a determination that you can make. Two is make a determination that you're going to practice regularly. And don't forget, I'm talking about meditation. That is still Eightfold Path. Meditation is only part of the path. Okay? Even though you see mindfulness is not a big thing, it is one of the path. And we're talking about Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Sila is a virtue, so the precepts. Samadhi is stillness, so right effort, right mindfulness, and the right mindfulness, right effort, and three of them already. And then there is a wisdom aspect of it. Someone asked me, how to increase your faith or something like that in Buddha Dharma? By reading more. Then you have right view. You can, right view means you see things in the right way, the clear way, and see it truly as it is. Not have any other things underneath. So the Four Noble Truths, those things require to read. If you don't like to read, attend the Sutta classes, I think regularly, in Dhammaloka, 2 days, every second and fourth Sunday. Or you can come and join us at Patachara. We have it every Sunday. And meditation as well. So there's so many places. There is a Kusala, depends where you live. So choose a closest place that you can go to so that you can sustain it and go regularly. Become part of your practice. Or best still, so you know that Saturday meditation at Dhammaloka, Sunday go to Patachara, and where else? Kusala. You find out all the days, you clock up 90 minutes. Then you don't need to think about, do I do morning or afternoon? So that's what you can do as well. Or go to any of your closest Buddhist center. And some of you are not from Perth. So wherever you are, you can find way if you are really keen to continue this spiritual path. And I think that's all I need to say. I don't think there's any more questions outside. The basket is here, so you can't ask any more questions. So now it is 2:15. So I'm going to do a guided meditation now. And then after that, I'm going to offer the refuges and the 5 precepts. So those of you have been on the 8th precepts, you can take the 5 precepts after this, like you're going home. So you no longer take the 8 precepts. And then we're going to share merits before we finish for the whole sessions. So get ready. You can wiggle your toes or your body a little bit. So sit comfortably again. Remember, sit like a mountain, fully grounded, with your chest open and connected. Allow the energy to flow through your body. Take a few gentle and slow breaths. Be very happy that you completed the whole weekend retreat. Very happy with yourself, appreciating your own effort. Take a few gentle breaths, slow and gentle. Stay in the neutral, spacious, peaceful, and calm space. I'm going to lead the guided metta meditation. I'm going to repeat some words. You can repeat it in your heart, or you just listen with full attention. May I be well. May I be at peace. May I be well. May I be at peace. You sincerely wish yourself well. Say the words to yourself, slowly, gently, and full of love. May I be well. May I be at peace. You're not just saying it, you're feeling the love and good wishes. May I be well. May I be at peace. And the feeling of loving kindness, feeling of good wishes towards yourself can be just a feeling of lightness, warmth, or gentle light. Can be any part of your body, on your forehead, in your heart, or in your stomach. Expand that feeling can be a soft light, your favorite color. Continue to say that to yourself. May I be well. May I be at peace. Let that feeling of loving kindness grow, expand all over your body. May I be well. May I be at peace. Expand the whole body from the top of your head all the way down to the toes. You feel the loving kindness, feel the peace, feel the good wishes. It is going to all parts of your body. Go to the bones, go to all the organs, going to all the tissues and cells. May I be well. May I be at peace. You are totally immersed in the good wishes to yourself. May I be well. May I be at peace. You are sitting here, radiating these love and good wishes. Now we are going to expand it to your loved ones. Keep the feeling of loving kindness in your body, but we're just going to change the name of the meditation. So may the loved person be well. May the loved person be at peace. May the loved person be well. May the loved person be at peace. Continue the radiating love, peace, and good wishes in your body. May the loved person be well. May the loved person be at peace. Now expand the loving kindness, this radiation of your love, peace, and good wishes to all the participants here. May all the participants here, may all the friends in Dharma, be well. May they be at peace. May all the friends in Dharma be well. May they be at peace. Keep on expanding, radiating your good wishes and love and peace. Fill up this whole meditation hall, every corner of this hall, all the beings in this hall. Be well. May all beings in this hall be at peace. May all beings in this hall be well. May all beings in this hall be at peace. May all beings in this hall be well. May all beings in this hall be at peace. Now let it keep on expanding out through all the windows and the doors of this hall, up to the sky, down to the earth, in all directions, into outside of this hall, into the ground of Jhana growth. May all beings in Jhana growth be well. May all beings in Jhana growth be at peace. Include all the volunteers, the caretakers, kangaroos, rabbits, bullflies, all beings. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. All the trees, all the plants, all the frogs, may all beings in Jhana growth be well. May all beings in Jhana growth be at peace. All beings, seen and unseen beings. Now keep on expanding the good wishes, loving kindness, and peace throughout the whole Serpentine area, including the Karnak prison farm, including Bodhiana Monastery. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. Keep on expanding to whole Western Australia, all beings, whether they are in the hospital, police station, aged care, wherever they are. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. Keep on expanding to cover the whole Australia. All beings wherever they are, may they be well. May they be at peace. May all beings in Australia be well. May all beings in Australia be at peace. Now keep on expanding out of Australia throughout the whole region, including Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, out all the way to Sri Lanka, to Europe, to UK, to America. All beings on earth be well. May all beings on earth be at peace. Feel like the whole earth is radiating goodwill, peace, and love. May all beings on earth be well. May all beings on earth be at peace. Keep on radiating Feel the entire universe, boundless, immeasurable, limitless. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. May all beings be well. May all beings be at peace. Now bring your awareness back to planet Earth. May all beings on Earth be well. May all beings on Earth be at peace. Radiating this beautiful God-light dwelling place. With kindness, gentleness, goodwill. May all beings be well. May all beings on earth be at peace. Now bring your awareness back to Australia. May all beings in Australia be well. May all beings in Australia be at peace. Now bring awareness back to Western Australia. May all beings in Western Australia be well. May they be at peace. May they be free from suffering. May they be safe. Now once again, bring your awareness back to the Serpentine area. May all beings here be well. May all beings here be at peace. Bring your awareness now back to Jhana growth. May all beings in Jhana growth be well. May all beings in Jhana growth be at peace. May there be safety for all beings here. Now bring the awareness back to this hall. May all beings in this hall be well. May all beings in this hall be at peace. May all beings in this hall be well. May all beings in this hall be at peace. Bring awareness back to all the participants here, all the friends in Dharma. May all the friends in Dharma be well. May all the friends in Dharma be at peace. And wishing everyone here continue their practice on the Eightfold Path for the end of suffering, for liberation, for freedom, for Nibbana. Now once again, bring your awareness to your loved ones. May they be well. May they be at peace. May they share in the benefits of your practice this weekend. Now once again, bring the awareness back to yourself. May I be well. May I be at peace. May I dedicate the work that I do this weekend for liberation, for freedom, for Nibbana. Please remain in your meditation. I'm going to chant blessings for all of you. Wishing you good health, happiness, and strength. And may there be safety for all of you. May you have spiritual success. And may you always surrounded by love, care, and support when you continue to practice on the Eightfold Path for the attainment of Nibbana. Sabba Buddha Nubhawena Sabba Dhamma Nubhawena Sabba Sangha Nubhawena Buddha Ratanang Dhamma Ratanang Sangha Ratanang Tinang Ratanang Nubhawena Chatura Siti Sahasa Dhamma Kanda Nubhawena Pitakataya Nubhawena Jina Savaka Nubhawena Sabe Te Roga Sabe Te Baya Sabe Te Antaraya Sabe Te Upadava Sabe Te Dunimitta Sabe Te Avamangala Vinasantu Ayuwadako Dhanawadako Siriwadako Yasawadako Balawadako Vanawadako Sukhawadako Hotu Sabada Dukkharoka Bhaya Vera Soka Satu Chupadava Aneka Antaraya Pi Vinasantu Tadijasa Jaya Siti Danang Labang Soti Bhagyang Sukhang Balang Siri Ayucha Vanocha Bogang Vudi Chayasava Satava Sacha Ayucha Jiva Siti Bhavantu Te. May all of you be well and happy. And now I'm going to offer the refuges and the 5 precepts for those of you who would like to take that. And if you need a book, page 20. I'm going to start with saying Namo Tassa 3 times. Please repeat Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Buddhaṃ saranang gacchami. Dhammang saranang gacchami. Sanghang saranang gacchami. Tutiyampi Buddhaṃ saranang gacchami. Tutiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami. Tutiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi Buddhaṃ saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi Dhammang saranang gacchami. Tatiyampi Sanghang saranang gacchami. Tisaranagamana nititaṃ. Panatipata veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Adina dana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Kame sumichachara veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Musavada veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami. Surameraya majapamadatthana veramani sikkhapadam samadhiyami.
Imani pancha sikkhapadani silena sugatinyanti silena bhoka sampada silena niputinyanti tasma silang visodaye. May you keep these 5 precepts for your happiness, for your prosperity, and for the attainment of Nibbana. Now, the last part is to share merits. So this is in your chanting sheets. You're going to share merits with all beings everywhere. May they be safety, may they be wealth, may they be peace. May the merits made by me now or at some other time be shared among all beings here, infinite, immeasurable, by rejoicing in this cause, these gifts of merits given by me. May beings all forever live a happy life, be free from hate, and may they find the path secure, and their good wishes all succeed. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. May all of you be well and happy. We're going to pay respect to the Buddha, Dharma, Sangha before you can go home. So this is the last thing before you leave here. Hopefully you keep that in your mind. Arahan Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Bhutang Bhagavantang Abhivademi. Swakato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami. Supatipanno Bhagavato Sāvaka Sankho Sanghang Namami. So may all of you be well. Have a safe Christmas and New Year.
Signature, just the name, I was not sure.
Do you have any, where do you want me to sign here?
I don't know if you have to sign or I just
Delegated
have to
member.
Put your name.
I think, ask that when delegated member, I'm not quite sure.
Christina said that after this retreat I can just put, that
Yeah.
I've done the precepts and
Sorry? Can you ask Aurora?